test. For example, this is our API. To test our API, okay, we need a Postman. What is Postman? For example, my UI is not ready. Okay, since my UI is not ready, I want to test my API. How can I test my API? I can use the Postman. For example, this is our database and this is our API. So we'll use post, put or delete, get to retrieve the data using API. Now, so to test this API, usually what we need a screen, ID, name, like that will display, will send the data. So now the screen is not there with us. So as of now, let's assume I don't have screen with me. ID, name. So here I'll have some submit button. Once you submit, we'll click on API SQL Server database. Now in our case, let's assume I don't have a UI ready. So I just implemented the API. I want to test my API. Okay. Since I don't have UI, so how can I test? So for that purpose, we'll use a Postman. Very important, guys. Postman. So what is this Postman? Postman is a tool, okay, to test our API. How to test? Let's see now. Using Postman. First and foremost, you have to install a API called, a software called Postman, which is easily downloadable. Within 2 minutes, you can download from internet. If you have in front of system, you can download within 2 minutes. Now, so this is our web API, correct? Manage item controller. So what are the methods I want to test? First, I want to test get method. How to test? So how to test? So first, we will run our API. Once we run this API, first it will call the get method, right? This will give you some data like this. Now, using same URL, you can call the Postman. So here, once you install the Postman software, here there is one button called plus. Enter your request URL. This is my URL, API, and your controller name. And what is your method? Get. Okay. Click on send. That's it. You will give your URL and type your select method name. Get, post, put, fetch, delete. Okay. So whatever you want. I want get now. Okay. Click on send. That's it. Now it will hit your web API and it will return the list of items. If you click on continue, it will give you the list of items. ID 1A, 2B, 3 null, 4 null, 5 SAM, like this. There are 5 records got inserted, which is displaying all the data in the body. Now, this is get. So now I want to call this method. If you want to call this method, we have to pass one ID. So similarly, here also, what I will do, get with some ID. For example, I want 5. Click on send. So we have get method and it will send the value 5. Click on continue. If I want to call post, we have to insert the data. And one more thing you have to do, body. In this body, there is a option called raw. Once you select the raw, by default, text option it will display. I will select json and I'll paste my code here. So we no need to pass id because this is auto generation. Okay, now click on send. Six Sitaram, this got inserted. Okay, next put. So I have a put request. So for put, which will do the update. For example, the sixth record which we took. I want to change something. Okay, this is dummy data, something like this. Okay, now instead of get, we want put and same URL. We'll pass the ID here so that it should update. So now let's send this. It will come here. So we are saying it is modified so that it should update. What is that? 6. Okay. So now what I'll do? Okay. We'll get the data which is 6. See the this is dummy data. So it's got inserted now. It's got updated. Sorry. Okay. So next what we need to test? We have to test the delete method. Post put is over. Now we have to use delete method. So now here, so what is the delete method? Delete. Okay, and we need to pass this id. Okay, so how to pass this? Delete and id. So question mark id equals to 6. Like this will pass the value. So and delete. Okay, now click on send. It's not hitting. Why? 405 method not allowed. Let's pass the 6 on. Yes, it came. Delete. So what it will do? It will fetch this particular record and it will remove this. So now the 6th record got deleted. If you see the get, you will get only 5 records. So 6th is no record. Now if you see, you will get only. So what is this? This is Postman. Why this? To test our web API. If you want to test our web API, since our UI is not ready, so this particular time we'll go for a Postman. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear, or you want me to tell one more time?
Clear, sir. Clear.
So now, so same thing. If we want to display, if we want to test it, okay, using normal jQuery Ajax, okay. So as we discussed yesterday, okay. So here we'll have one HTML. I'll click open with 2019. So this is my Ajax action. So on click of this post, it should go to API manage item. Now this is running. Okay, so now just run this. So where is our data? Here, I think. So here we have hard coded. So what will do? We'll directly take it from the elements. So this is name. Using jQuery, how to get the name? Dollar ID dot val. Like this, we will read the data from text box. Now guys, any doubts here? So here, this is our item which we need here. So try to give same name. Okay, whatever name you will give, try to give the same name here as well, so that it will bind properly. Okay. Oh, here which not this one. This we are using now. Okay. So this is the URL and this is my data JSON string file. Type of the method post, content type application JSON, data type JSON. Okay. Now let's save this. Let's refresh. Now we'll get the proper data. So on click of button create, what we are calling the add method. For example, get. Okay, so here you will select get and you will give the URL, full URL. Okay, so API your controller name. If you click on send, you will get the data. For example, if you want get with parameter, pass the parameter value like this, click on send. For example, if you want post, select post here and remove this. And here inside the body, when it is a post and put, okay, inside the body, here you have to select raw, option raw, and here you have to select JSON and you have to pass the data like this for insert. Okay, for this is for put, because ID we have to pass during put. For post you no need to pass ID, because in post what we are doing, the ID we are generating a database only. Okay, and next we have delete. Similarly, like get, you'll pass the delete, and which ID you want to delete, you will give like this. Okay, like this. So the raw and here JSON for post and put. These two are important. Okay, now. Now, what I'll do, I'll go on. Okay, this is my post. For example, if I want to do the update, or I want to do the delete, or I want to do the get. What should I use? Okay, so for this, what we'll do, right click, so like this. Okay, so I want some alignment here. What we can do like this. Most of designs. So label, okay, what I do? Class here, column MD 3 or 4, MD medium. Oh, it is not taking. This is my get method. So we will do like this. Just give slash and we'll just try to pass the value and content type will comment it. Now let's run this. 5 coming here. Yes, it is coming here. And what is the value? 5 now. Okay. So it will get you the where. Undefined.
So what we are doing, sir, we are not getting anything here.
You're not able to see screen, huh?
No, we are able to see the escape, but not understanding what we are doing.
Wait, I'm trying to returning the value. HTTP response message create request. We don't have any namespaces, so I'm trying to send the data in JSON format. Create response, which here. Okay, create response. This is not supporting here. Suppose if I want to use this, then we need to use any packages. Let's install that package only, otherwise response we have to pass, right? So create response not accessible. does not contain two arguments. Item status code only it will take.
So this example is there for HTTP post only, but we are looking for GET. I think that's why it is not working.
This is get only, na?
Yeah, AF and serialize we are using serialize object. It should be under the type catch block.
Cannot implicitly type string to action. This will string HTTP. No. Action. Oh, it is string. JSON serialize object. It will give a string, Manish.
Yes, sir. String, we cannot directly use string into the JSON format. So in that case, we have to convert
JSON.
into the serialized object form.
I action result of string will take. I action cannot be non.
So can you go to the console? Maybe it will be throw the any exception or error.